Today we are going to take a closer look at film genres. This is part one of a two-piece series starting with film noir. Stay with us. Hello, I'm Andreas Copes. Welcome to Focal Point, the magazine show about the Community College of Philadelphia on CCP-TV, the Emmy Award-winning educational channel here at the college. Today we're going to take a closer look at film genres, and I have to say that some of the scenes might contain violence and suicide, so they may not be suitable for every person. The first piece of this two-piece series is going to take a closer look at the film genre film noir. And the film noir became popular in the United States around post-World War II. Some of the most famous film noir movies in the United States were Casablanca by Michael Curtiz or Citizen Kane by Orson Welles. Film noir's characteristics are cynical characters, crime, and the beautiful but deadly femme fatale. Our students here in the DVP Digital Video Production curriculum took the time to create their own masterpieces of film noir. I will not take more of your time, and please enjoy this segment about film noir.
A wise man once said, "In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years." And my life, well, that's another story. My name's Detective Jack Phelps, and this is the story of my life. Being a detective has its perks, but I feel like each case takes another piece of my soul away. I've seen so much death and violence that I've almost become numb to it. And with each case, I feel that feeling more and more. Just numb. I have a new one. This one's no different.
Edward Bain.
My mother calls me Edward.
Oh, excuse me. Ed.
Yeah.
You seem pretty composed for someone who just took a few licks.
I've been hit a lot harder in my life.
Can I get you anything? Cigarette, maybe?
Yeah, cigarette. Thank you. So what's your name?
Detective Phelps. PAPD. Ooh. Looks like they're trying to pin you for the murder of your wife.
Yeah.
They found you burning bloody clothes when they arrested you. How do you respond to that?
I'm a butcher. I was getting rid of my work clothes. I thought you guys were supposed to investigate things like this.
Oh, we do. And turns out, you've been out of work for almost 2 weeks now.
Times are tough.
Let's stop playing games, Ed. Is this your wife?
Yeah.
She's pretty. You got 3 kids. Nice big home. Too bad you can't remember her like that. This is her now. Throat slit from side to side. Stabbed 37 times in the face. She was stabbed so much that we couldn't even identify her when we found her. Something like that takes hate. So let me ask you something, Ed. Did you hate your wife? Did you hate her like all those other wives that you beat within an inch of their lives? You're an aggressive man. Maybe too aggressive. Did you kill her? Did you kill
Yes,
her?
I fucking killed her. You don't know what it's like living with a woman like that. All the things she did to me and my kids.
Enough to justify murder.
I don't care if I burn for all eternity for that. As long as I can keep the memory of what it felt like to push that knife deep into her stomach, I'll be satisfied forever.
I think we're done here. Enjoy your time in hell, Mr. Bain.
Oh, hell no. What have you been doing all day?
I've been doing me. Why you
Doing you?
Seven?
I've been work all day long, come home to this house being a hot mess.
Alright.
You sitting here playing video games? Ain't nothing done around here.
Stuff.
What you mean my stuff? I asked you when I was at work to have this house clean when I got home.
Alright, first off, you ain't say all that. Second, this is your stuff, and you over here drinking and getting
You know
in my
what? I
face
can do what I
about it.
want to do, and who are you talking to? Okay, I pay the bills around here, not you.
Bro,
You
you're not
don't
gonna
pay a
get in my
damn
face
thing
about
around
it.
here. I take care
You're
of
not
your
gonna
ass.
get in my face about it.
You know what I ain't gonna do? I ain't gonna have nobody sitting around here chewing up my daggone heat. Get your ass out here. You throwing the daggone door shut and trying to kick me out.
Oh man, I'm fucking tired of this shit. You always come in here snapping at a nigga, always drink. Yo, fuck this house, man.
Oh, no you didn't. Goddamn if you gonna do this in my house. What the hell?
man, I'm
I
out
don't
here.
think so.
I'm not doing
I
this
don't
shit.
think so. Get out my house.
Always snapping.
Get your ass out my house. Get your ass out of my house. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. And let the door hit you in the back. Don't you come here no more. You hear me? Don't you come back. You ain't welcome here. Damn ungrateful ass kids. Right. I just need a break. Just having a break. I need this. Don't do nothing around the house. I'm working all day. I'll be damned, I'm gonna let him talk to me like this. Ain't gonna talk to me like this, okay? Let me just give you something to drink. Stand this jackass. All day long I hear people fussing and cussing. Come home, people talking to me in the kind of way they want to. I can't do this anymore. Here's my drink. Oh, where's my drink? God damn, this place is a mess. Oh, that's more like it. Who the hell in my house? What the hell? Who's in my house? Let's go over here. Get your ass off me! Oh, hell no! Oh, no, you ain't! Oh, no, you ain't, boy!
Oh, chill.
Yeah. You ain't gonna do that in my house.
Chill.
Right. My house. My son! No, my son! Help me. Please! My son is dead.
I need you to calm down. I'll help you.
Yes, come quickly.
Sweetie, stay calm. What's going on?
Yes, you know the address. Just come.
Hello?
Come quick.
Hello? Hello?
My son.
Of course I knew him. One of my old war buddies. Theodore Rayburn. It was one of my cases. Didn't expect him to die like this. And when you're a soldier, you know what you sign up for, and you become a statistic. Cops sent over some case files. Solved tons of cases for them in the past year. Private eye pays well when you have more cases after all. Of course I'd take up his case. It would be strange if I didn't. And me, I'm real good at my job.
Mr. O'Reilly, you know why you're here.
Yeah, I know.
How many?
Not all of them. Not at first. It's all the cases I start. It's not that hard. But, some big debts to some unsavory customers. You get desperate. You just need to be paid more. See, Theo isn't what you would call a weak man. But I think Theo knew. Death's just a final breath away for all of us. And in the end, the only thing that mattered to him was the memories he had before when he was still alive. Before he was a soldier. Before I put a bullet in his head. After all, is there really a reason to struggle after a long, eventful life? To me, I think I'm happy with the memories I have. What about you?
Can I have your name, sir?
Daymond Dunn.
Why are you here today, Daymond?
Tried to kill myself. Missed.
Well, what led to that moment?
Wouldn't be the first time. Just feels like life puts me there sometimes. Just sort of like I walked into my own destiny.
Well, Daymond, I'm here to help people who can't help themselves. Could you tell me about your family?
Family's no good. Dad left before I could even speak. Mom's still at the bottom of the bottle somewhere.
I'm sorry to hear that, Daymond. Was there anyone there for you?
My so-called friends. After that, I just didn't exist.
I see that you had very minimal support. Did you find any enjoyment in work?
I wish. Didn't have an education. And do a bunch of under-the-table jobs for shipping companies here and there. Not ugly government work.
So tell me about the first time. What stopped you then?
First time, came home from middle school, had enough of it. Went to the kitchen, grabbed the biggest knife I could, and just put it to my chest, hoping to hit anything vital. Once I drew blood, I just stopped. I was too much of a bitch to finish the job.
What motivates you now, Daymond? What keeps you from just ending it all?
Spite. Spite the parents who gone and left me for dead. Spite the friends who used me. Spite the world. Because nobody wants to feel like they're a worthless piece of shit.
Believe it or not, Mr. Dunn, but this is a great starting point. So, what happened the last time that you held that gun to your head?
It was like I was in a trance. I had it to my head. I was ready, but it's like I woke up before I could pull the trigger. You know, maybe I want to live. Make you a deal. I'll be here next week, same time, same couch, and we'll give it a shot.
I believe you, Mr. Dunn. But too bad you believed me. Dr. Cooney was a real nice lady, and a good therapist, I guess. Tried to help me, too. Give me someone to talk to. I was about to jump ship when you showed up. Before I go, though, I did promise I'd help, didn't I?
If you or a loved one is struggling from suicidal thoughts, please make sure to seek help. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline number is 1-800-273-8255. This has been part 1 of a 2-piece series of Focal Point. We are going to take a closer look at 2 more additional film genres in our next episode, but that's been it for today. I have to say goodbye and auf Wiedersehen. You have been watching Focal Point, the magazine show about the Community College of Philadelphia on CCP TV, the Emmy Award-winning educational channel here at the college. All the segments today have been entirely produced by students in the digital video production curriculum here at the college. I'm Andreas Copes. See you next time.